Big changes start with small steps. The Dasto F. Corquera Elementary School is one with the DepEd's mission to continuously guide learners in reading despite the current pandemic situation. Most teachers in the school conducted synchronous and asynchronous reading assessments for their learners. Teachers utilized different strategies to assess their learners in reading, such as video call to directly contact and assess the learners.
So maupakita na ang atong buluhaton karong adlaw sa ikaupat nga adlaw sa week 6.
Also, teachers request parents to take a video of their child while reading the assigned passages, sentences, phrases, or words by the teachers in their self-learning modules.
Toothbrush, prutas, nail cutter, yell, sound, beef, dip, fit, heel, meat, mid, peel, ref, sim, pin, break, bin, deal, seed, feel, in, kneel, feel, sick, keep. Read the following phrases: fit, and feel, make, and great, re, feel, the, hate, did, need, seed, dip, say, eat, he, the, beef, keep, for a week. A carpenter. He is 50 years old. He works in Mariano's shop. Every day he goes to work at 7 o'clock. He rides a tricycle. He brings his hammer and saw. My mother is the kindest person I know. Her bright eyes seem to tell me that everything is going to be okay. She always has a smile painted on her face. Her warm hands make me feel loved and secured. Her image is painted in my mind.
Afterwards, parents will submit these videos to the teacher through Facebook Messenger. In this way, teachers are able to gauge the reading level and pace of the learners despite the distance. Also, teachers are able to give appropriate reading materials to the learners. In celebration of the National Reading Month, the school conducted its first virtual reading event with the theme Bawat Bata Bumabasa. A lot of students took the challenge and showcased their talents and skills in reading through poem recitation, declamation, storytelling, and retelling. Here are some of the performances from each grade level.
Ikan sa numero 38, balak, saya, country, akong ginikanan. Kapasalamaton, ngayon ako, sa tanan, sila, akong ginikanan, at hinuod kong superhero, na dili kayo kailistan, sila, ang pinakimportante.
Bisan ang akong kahago aning kalibutan, di mutupo sa ila akong mga ginikanan.
Ginikanan, dalaygon ka sa edukasyon karon. Dalaygon ka akong ginikanan sa gugma mong hilabihan. Hagit edukasyon gisagubang sa pandemyang atong giatubang. O pagkasubo pamalandungon sistema sa edukasyon karon. Walay atubangay nga himuon ug modular ang gipatigayon. Nasaksihan ko ang imong pag-antos, panimbasog nga dunay katakos. Mga modules imo nga ginatun-an, aron sakto akong matudluan. Busa kauban ko magtutuon, ginikanan ta dili supakon, iampo ta sa makagagahom. Edukasyon ta magmalampuson.
Ang ama, ina ko. Sa lahat ng tao dito sa mundo, wala pang tutulad sa ama't ina ko. Sila ay naghirap, sila ay nagsikap, na ako'y lumaki at sumayang ganap. Kaya naman na yon ang lagi kong layon, sa aking magulang ako'y makatulong.
No pardon for me. I'm sentenced to life in this dark cell of misery. I can see the keys. It hangs there, just out my fingers' reach, dangling there on the mark of freedom. There will be no pardon for me, no stay on this execution. My life has convicted me for crimes I did not commit. My penalty meted out. I followed every rule, broke no laws, have more than paid my fines. To society's shone upon me. There's no fair trial, no chance for me to plead my case. The jurors were sent from hell, quick to judgment, and showed no mercy as they read their verdict. Life, death, what does it matter? It's all the same in this prison. I am but a mere victim. The criminal has gotten away. So I'll do the time for fate's crimes against me. I can't escape the hounds they'd release. Should I attempt escape? For the walls and barbed wires are too painful to scale, and the hounds would scent my fear. So I sit here waiting for the day they walk me that longest mile, waiting for the flow of their poison to sip within my veins. And thank you.
The story I'm gonna read today is The Adventures of Pinocchio. Long time ago, in a small town of England, lived a lonely old carpenter. He didn't have a wife or children. He always wanted a child of his own. One day, he made a puppet boy. As soon as the carpenter painted the puppet with eyes, the nose, and the mouth, the puppet's eyes began to blink. The carpenter was so happy that he named the little puppet Pinocchio. He sold his own clothes to buy Pinocchio books and stationery, sent him to school. Pinocchio hated school. He ran to the street. He played with the fruits in the fruit shop like toys. Because of him, the old carpenter was put into prison by the police. In the evening, Pinocchio returned home. He was very hungry, but he couldn't find one piece of bread. He ran outside waiting for his grandpa. He got wet in the rain. He warmed himself by the stove and burned his own feet. He put out the fire with water in a hurry. At daybreak, Grandpa was back. He repaired the little puppet's feet and bought him books. Pinocchio was moved and decided to study hard. The next day, Pinocchio saw a circus his way to school, but he had no money to buy tickets. Pinocchio saw these books, bought a ticket to enter the circus. When he saw the puppet show, he was so happy that he got himself into trouble. The boss was very angry. But when he knew Pinocchio's grandfather was the carpenter, he gave 5 gold coins back to him. There was a fox and a wild cat who specially cheated to the disobedient children. They played a trick on Pinocchio and got his gold coins. The forest goddess appeared. She asked Pinocchio to take a medicine and go back to the old carpenter. Pinocchio reluctantly took the medicine. Pinocchio lied to the goddess that he sold his books to buy bread to an orphan. After he said so, his nose became very long. He had to admit that he lied and asked for forgiveness. The goddess told a woodpecker to turn Pinocchio's nose back. But on his way back home, he went to the game kingdom with a group of children. Pinocchio and his companions were turned into donkeys. They were sold to the circus. Pinocchio broke his leg when he trained to jump through the ring of fire. The boss threw him into the sea. A shark swallowed Pinocchio. In the shark's belly, he met his grandpa. Grandpa was eaten by the shark when he went to the sea to find Pinocchio. They lit a fire in the shark's belly. The shark sneezed and they escaped. From then on, Pinocchio became very diligent. The old carpenter and the little puppet Pinocchio lived happily ever after. The end.
Respect your parents. After his father's death, the son decided to leave his mother at old age home and visited her on and on. Once he received a call from old age home. Mom was very serious. Please, come to visit. Her son went and saw Mom very critical on her dying bed. He asked, Mom, what can I do for you? Mom replied, please install fans in the old age home. There are none. Also put a fridge for betterment food, because many times I slept without food. I am terribly sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Mom? The end. So you see, tell me, what have you learned? Well, for one, I learned always respect your parents, love them, take care of them, and most importantly, spend quality time with them. That's all.
Hello everyone, I'm Gian Casibayan representing the grade 6 level in this event. Now, I am retelling a story. The title of the story is The Emperor's New Clothes. The setting of the story is the great capital city of the empire. The characters of the story, the emperor, the 2 impostor weavers, the old minister, the child, and the people of the city. The summary plot of the story. An emperor of the city is fond of clothes. One day, 2 impostor weavers enter his city and tell him they will create a suit that would be invisible for stupid people. The impostor weavers pretend to weave and present the fake suit to everyone in the city. Everyone who looks upon the suit troubled by what they cannot see and whether they are inadequate or not. Everyone lies in saying they can see the suit. A child breaks everyone's delusion by shouting, "The emperor is not wearing anything at all." The moral of the story is we can let pride keeping us from speaking when we know the truth. And that's all. Thank you.
The school is also
Lion
grateful
and
for the
the
support
Boy.
of the Parents Teachers
It was a
Association,
hot
spearheaded
summer day.
by our very own PTA President Sir Ronald Galendez, for supporting the virtual reading event and showcased his talent in storytelling together with his family.
Hello!
Ako ang inyong maestro karong adlaw. Na ako'y istorya sa inyo. Handa na ba mo?
Opo!
Na ang uluhan, kining, ang isdang malipayon. Mao ni siya, si isda na malipayon. Si Tamis, usa ka isdang gamay na pinangga sa iyang nanay. Ipa-eskwela siya o gihatod kada adlaw sa iyang nanay sa eskwelahan. Pagbiya sa iyang nanay, mulakaw dayon siya. O dili mo sulod sa iyang klase. Wala gyud siya na antiguhan. Gani, naglisod siya bisan sa pagbasa. Naglisod sa pagbasa. Usa ka higayon niya na mitan-aw siya og kalingawan. Giduol siya sa iyang mga higala og gibutangan ang iyang likod og dili ko kaantigo. Wala siya'y masabtan. Kay dili man siya makaantigo mabasa. So, ikatawan siya sa iyang mga amigo. Ikatawa mga amigo. Tungod kay dili man siya kaantigo sa si Tamis mo basa. Ipauli na lang siya nga naghila ug nag-ingon, sukad karon. Magtarong na ko. Sulod na ko sa akong klase. Matud pa ni Tamis, anak si Tamis, gika ni adto nagpahitabo. Nagtarong na si Tamis sa iyang pag-eskwela. Nakamao ug maayo nagyud siya mo basa. How na siyang basa. Siya pa ang nag-una sa iyang klase. So na bright siya Tamis. Nahibaw-an kini sa iyang mga higala. Ug nangayo sila sa upasaylo. So sorry Tamis. Ngadto kang Tamis. Malipayon na nagsuroy-suroy si Tamis sa iyang dapit uban sa mga higala. Karon, naumana ang istorya. Naligaw mo pong mga bata? Naligaw mo?
Opo!
Karon, kay nalingaw man mo ni Tamis sa iyang istorya, aduna ko'y mga pangutana. Ang akong pangutana, kini. Una, unsa man ang uluhan o title sa istorya?
Ang isda ng malipayon!
Very good, children. So, ang ikaduha, pangutana, unsay kinaiya ni Tamis?
Malipayon!
Malipayon na si Tamis mo na yung kinaiya. Diyan ikatulo nga pangutana, nganong di man siya kabalo mo basa?
Di man siya musunod sa klase.
Then, ang last nga pangutana, unsay natun-an na leksyon ni Tamis?
Musunod sa klase para makapasa.
Very good mga bata. So sukad ani na humana ang atong istorya. So sa sunod na po nga istorya, atong pagabuhaton. So daghang salamat mga children. Thank you. Ug mabuhay mga bata.
To express our heartfelt gratitude to all the parents who are very supportive in guiding their children and helping them to learn continuously amidst this pandemic, this poem is written and recited by our very own teacher, Ma'am Hermeluna Yulato, as tribute to all of you.
Ginikanan, dalaygon ka sa edukasyon karon. Dalaygon ka akong ginikanan sa gugma mong hilabihan, hagit edukasyon gisagubang sa pandemyang atong giatubang. kung pagkasubo pamalandungon. Sistema sa edukasyon karon walay atubangay nga himuon ug modular ang gipatigayon. Nasaksihan ko ang imong pag-antos palimbasog nga dunay katakos mga modules imong nga gitun-an aron sakto akong matudloan. Busa kauban kong magtutuon ginikanan ta dili supakon iampo ta sa makagagaho edukasyon ta magmal ang puso.
Truly, pandemic can't stop the school community of Augusta Cuero Elementary School in showcasing talents and skills in reading. To all the teachers, parents, young learners, and all reading enthusiasts, thank you very much. Soar high, Cuero.